Right. Yeah, welcome to Trident investigation. And you've probably seen the triple vaccinate idea in the press media, right? Triple vaccines. Let's see, this is just from the day or whatever. Like the triple vaccinated. And there, look at this. Look at this picture here, right? You know, what's that like? You know, just shows what it's about, right? And Jesus and the two thieves, you know, the two thieves by his side and all that, right? And so this is the triple vaccine idea, right? And then basically you got the Trident, right? The triple vaccine, like the dent, right? The dent is the bite, like the snake bite type of thing, right? I mean, it doesn't give that sort of definition here, like, but you know, the dent, like dentures. You know, it's to do with the bite, basically. There's one there cut. There's one there cut. Mark, indent. You know. As you know, dent is basically to do with dentures and what have you, and it's the bite. Right? Like the shin idea, you know, it's the same as the shin. It's the bite or the teeth, you know what I mean? So it's the again, it's the injection idea or vaccinate idea, right? So here you see this Trident UK nuclear program, right? Again, same as triple vaccinate, that type of thing, right? So you had this code sort of, you know, put in, and in actual fact, I did do a video at the time of that COVID thing, and I see as they'll be doing a war scenario afterwards. And of course, the R type of thing, you know, and they trying to do like by putting nuclear weapons idea like attached to this war scenario, what they're trying to put out now, you know, this Ukrainian thing and all this. So as you can see, the triple vaccinate is the same as this. And of course the three-pronged spear, you know, so you can see how all the codes works together. Right? Pure brainwashing idea, you know what I mean? And go to the sea. Of course the love sea ideas and all that. And the mermaids idea. Of course, that's basically the same as the shin, the symbol, you know. Spear fishing and a pool arm. So, you know, again, uses metaphors for the injections. So as you can see, you know, all the codes come together like, in terms of this spell casting and all that. And then you've got the Polaris missile, the pool again. You know. East. RS is east. So the east pool, you know. And of course raised fears of nuclear conflict idea, because, you know, the hex. Right? So like a bit of a Trident and that's it. So of course, as you see here, right? Not a spear, not a pool, and a Trident, the triple vaccine yet. And Poseidon, you know, like Poseidon, you know, like the PSI, the psi, you know, like the psychology and stuff like that, getting into the mind idea. Of course, 12 Olympians for 777 code. Earthquakes and horses. So you know what I mean? I love the horse hormones, of course, right? So you can see how this become another metaphor for the injections. And the merman, horse and merman, you know. Male human from the waist up and fish like from the waist down. So again, you know, like here you got the Jesus fish idea and all this. Triple spear. See? So you can see, what all this stuff is about. And there's the horns. It's got the horns, hormones, and the triple spear, and the snake. You know what I mean? Classic injection stuff. Trident, again, similar type of thing. Of course, 3 teeth, prongs. So you can see how it all relates to injection. Again, gone into all cultures, across the world and that. Yeah, of course, right, is that scene of Jesus on the cross with 2 thieves, right? And of course, he's wearing a crown of thorns, and this stuff and that. Wearing a crown of thorns, like. Again, the Sanskrit name Trishula, basically related to the thorns. So 3 thorns, of course, the TH, like in the thieves. The Trident. So, like I guess you can see what it's about, all the stuff. The crown of thorns. And the Cyclops, like the one eye in the middle of the head idea, Again, gotta be a trans idea, like they call it the third eye. Gotta be a trans idea on that. Cyclopsian masonry and all that thing. You see crown of thorns idea right here. Or an instrument, like a surgical instrument or medical instrument, like any, what do you call it, a syringe. The passing was one of the instruments of the passing. See? Getting a fix. So all the chords is present there, like. Of course, like a crown of needles idea. Crown of thorns. Starfish. And the Cyclopean masonry. You obviously can see the metaphor in that idea, right? Masonian, the cane, like the 2-bar cane. The Palace of Knossos, of course, one of the biggest fakes, Brown University, the brothers who earned. So as you see, right, this divine instrument is said to have been forged by the Cyclops, who are very similar to the 2-bar cane blacksmith idea. Forged by the Cyclops, and this is obviously a representation of the syringe. And again, right, this is supposed to be ancient, but it can't be other than what the syringe is. See what I mean? Think of metaphorical representation again. Of course, everything in it is basically like metaphors and all that. And then Poseidon, the earth shaker, like William Shakespeare type of thing. Even Shaking Stevens, and of course, metamorphosis is all about change and all that type of idea. So, And there's old man the sea idea. Basically, read that idea is very similar to this. This old man of Loch and the Gar thing, old man of the sea. Hamish Hamilton. Yeah. Obviously by that Prince Charles, like to entertain his little brothers Andrew and Edward. Old man of the sea. Very much a similar idea. Entertaining some bored children in Balmoral. You see here, surrounding the Corrie Loch. The Corrie, like the coronation, obviously the crown. And obviously the coronavirus, the crown of thorns idea, read. Cassie. Not just reminded us of the sea judge, like an idea of a sea god or a sea judge, read. Or like Jesus, sea Jew. What you get here is International Tribunal for Law of Sea. In the third United Nations Conference, and signed at Montego Bay, Jamaica. And again, a 777 code with a 21. So that's quite interesting piece. The sea judges on our Cartoon Network. The judge, like Jesus, sea Jew. And then you put this idea, and you get the Hamas covenant. Ham James. Abraham Foxman. In the pardon of the Red Sea. Obviously they were Moses and that. So you get some sort of interesting ideas like Kurds from this Poseidon thing and all that, see. Parting of the sea. Then put a sea Jew. And you're back to the voodoo ideas. Sea Jew. The vision in the sea. And the juju. West African folk magic. Isle of Jura, Scotland. Plaything. Of course, the idea of Jesus walking on the water or the sea. So it's obviously to do with that, same Kurds. Staying dry as opposed to, flooded in the